record, because I always forget to press the record button. Can you all see me and hear me okay? Monica's nodding. Arthur's doing his hair. Excellent. Well, a warm welcome to you all. Welcome to our guests on this evening, and welcome to all of our new team members, as well as all of you guys that have been with us forever. Welcome to all of you as well. My name's Tracy, if you haven't met me before. Fiona's saying I can't hear you. Fiona, make sure you've got your speakers up, my darling, because I think it's working for everyone else. So it's definitely a techie issue your end. If Fiona's sponsor can give her a hand if needed, fantastic. So myself and Harvey have actually been part of Clean Easy now for 11 years. I can't believe it. What brought me into the business was a need to earn some extra money whilst I was on maternity leave. Has anyone else on here got children? I know some of you have. Some of you might have had some since last week when I spoke to you. Some of you might be having some more, who knows? Who on here's got kids? Chat in the chat box to me. You should all be able to find the chat box. Fantastic. Well, I've got 2 of my own, and Harvey's got 2 children. Oh, fantastic. And Natasha was just 6 months old when I joined, and Tom was 4.5. So I just needed something that was going to be really flexible to work around the kids. And I came across Clean Easy by responding to an advert on the internet. Didn't know what it was, just responded. And back then, 11 years ago, we used to send information through the post. Can you believe it? You'd have to wait a week for it to turn up. I mean, people join in an hour now. I know some of you have got up and running and getting orders within your first hour or 2 of starting. I had to wait nearly a week to get the information pack. And then I had to wait another week to have a little video, or it was a video when I joined, and then it was a DVD. So that's how far we've come. And so that's really what brought me into the business. I made £273 in my first 4 weeks, just from delivering and collecting 200 catalogues twice a week. That's what I was taught. Deliver 200, leave them, pick them up again, and then deliver them back out again. And that's what I did. 400 books out a week, every week for the first month, and I made £273.90, something like that. It was 185 quid to join back then, so I made my money back in my first 4 weeks and put another 100 quid profit into my back pocket. Within 7 months, I was earning £1,000 a month. And what's really important to mention then was I didn't drive. I ran the business completely on foot. I didn't drive at all. So I got stuck into the team building after I'd got my first orders. I knew then it worked. So then it was just, okay, how do I team build? So I learned how to do that. And fast forward 3-4 years, and our income has been a steady £3,500 to £4,000 there on in. We've qualified for 7 all expenses paid free 5-star holidays with Clean Easy. We've been all over the world with them. When our team are now coming with us as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Monica and Marcin were with us in Madrid last year. It was last year, wasn't it, Mon? It seems ages ago. And then we've got Emma Louise, Sue Dickerson and Mike and Kirsty awarding qualification for Krakow for next year as well. So really, really exciting to see the rest of you coming through and achieving. So for Harv and I, it's given us complete freedom. We work the business part-time, and we work it around our children. We've been able to be at every school event, every sports day, never ever missed a moment. We've been there for the tears, the tantrums and the smiles, and we wouldn't give that time back to anybody. It's been absolutely fantastic. So we're really excited. The Shooting Stars group is growing every day, and it's fantastic to see all the new people coming through and having huge success. So let's start with some of the team success. So already, and when I put these slides together this morning, we'd had 12 new distributors join the Shooting Stars team in just the last week. So if you can see your name on that list and you're on tonight's webinar, then put hello in the chat box for us so that we can we can all see that you're on here tonight, because we've got some great success. Fiona's on. Hi, Fiona. Absolutely fantastic. Anyone else on tonight? Louise is on. Hi, Louise. Absolutely brilliant to see what you're all doing, and I'm sure Donna's raised her hand. Hi, Donna. Donna, hopefully you can find the chat box. There's on your task menu, there's 3 little dots that say more. If you click on that, it will open up the chat box for you as well. So welcome to you all. And since I did the slides this morning, we've had 2 more people join the team. So a big welcome to Carla and to Kirsty as well. Kirsty, I think you're on the webinar tonight. I'm sure I saw your name. Carla, I'm not sure if you're on. If you are, say hi. So welcome to all of you. We're absolutely thrilled to have you in the team. And if you are on, Kirsty, I just thought this message that you popped up earlier today was absolutely brilliant. Literally just joined the business, got her shop up and running, and put this lovely post up to say she'd had her first order and how excited she was to be getting started. So you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Get your new people off to a fast start. So well done to you, Kirsty. Absolutely brilliant to see. So here's everyone that's sponsoring so far in this period. So well done to everybody that's introduced somebody to the business, and keep doing it. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about some Facebook recruiting tonight, so keep doing it, keep talking to people. This is the busiest time of year. It's the busiest time of year. People are looking right now for 2 things. 1, they're looking for a way to make some extra cash for Christmas. 2, they're looking for a way to pay off the credit cards from the summer holiday that they've had that hasn't yet been paid for. And they've probably, most likely, already put a deposit down on next year's summer holiday. And they're now looking for a way to pay for that as well. And you have the opportunity to show anybody how in their spare time they can earn themselves a bit of extra cash or a lot of extra cash. It's entirely up to them how much they want to do. So you have the opportunity to do that. So talk to everybody that you know about what you're doing and share that company video out there, because you'll be amazed at how many people will be interested. So here are our top retailers so far in just the last week. I took these figures off the system this morning. So well done to all of you who have got your names on that list. This is just our top 20, by the way. There are a lot more of you that have put orders on so far, but a massive well done to all of you. And I just wanted to pick out a couple, because some of you have literally only just joined us. I'm just going to pull out a couple of names here, but Victoria Kelby, I don't know if Victoria's on tonight, she might be working, only joined us a couple of weeks ago, already got 241 quid through, which is brilliant. Jodie only joined us a couple of days ago and already 156 quid. Absolutely brilliant. Karen, again, just joined us, 154 quid. Faye only just joined us recently, 135 quid. Have I missed anyone else that's really new in the team? It just shows you guys that the orders are out there. I appreciate it's been a bit of a challenge while they've been moving the warehouse, and it's took a lot longer than we anticipated. And I know there's still some out of stocks while they're locating everything and topping everything back up. But let me give you another perspective on it. Whilst some are focusing on the orders that they can't put through, okay, a lot of people are focusing on what they can't get through. What I would say to you is focus on what you can get through. For those of you that have been with us a while, can you remember what it was like when you were first building your customer bases? Do you remember those first few months, those first 6 months when you were going out and you were delivering your catalogs before online, when you were just doing your catalogs? I can remember going out in my first couple of months and I was picking up about 20, 30 pence per catalogue. Out of 200 books going out, when I added up all my orders, I was getting 20 or 30 pence a catalogue, and I wasn't getting enough orders. So what did we do back then? We put more catalogues out, didn't we? We found more customers to increase the amount of orders that we were getting so that we could put more money in our pocket. And I'd say to you right now, have exactly the same philosophy. Have exactly the same philosophy. Every single, go out there, and if you're not getting enough orders through, keep going out there and finding more customers, because what you're doing is adding and adding and adding to your customer base, and those customers are going to order with you again and again and again and again. So don't worry about the out of stocks. Don't get concerned about what is and what isn't in the warehouse. I would say to you, just keep adding more customers, keep finding more customers, because you're building up your customer base for the future. The orders are there. Look at the screen right now. Top 20. It says top 25. I didn't change that. Top 20 retailers. The orders are there. Look at that. And you know, there's lots more going through as well. So keep focused on that, guys. And I just wanted to share some fabulous pictures that you guys have been sharing on the team group. Great post there from Jude, sharing her fabulous country walk. And again, blanket dropping, so looking for new customers, 6 new customers, and a wad of orders going through. We forget how lucky we are, how beautiful it is out there, seeing the landscape around us. I know Harvey's always posting up lovely pictures of new things he's seeing. Great post there from Monica as well. The beauty of customer base, 47 customer books collected in, 21 of those customers ordered, over 330 quid. And I know you've picked up some straggler catalogues today, haven't you, Mon? And you've put those orders are now well over £400. So absolutely fantastic return. And there you go. If people are wondering, you know, are the orders coming through? Well, that was my car boot on Monday, and that was me delivering over £500 worth of products. There's another 300-400 quid sat in my lounge right now waiting to go out. There's more arriving tomorrow. I've had 3 tracking notices of orders that are coming tomorrow, and we've just put another £600 through this morning. The orders are there. Okay, find the customers. I promise you, the orders are there, and the stock's there as well. That was a massive boot full of deliveries going out there. So for those of you that are really, really new in the team, I just wanted to recap on the welcome rewards. So Clean Easy is all about getting you off to the best possible start and supporting you as much as possible. And one of the ways that they do that is by topping up your Clean Easy income producing tools. And the biggest income producing tool you have are your catalogues. Okay, so when you do your first £150 worth of orders, and ideally we want to help you to get that in your first week, some people are doing that in their first couple of days, then you get 50 free packs of catalogues sent to you from Clean Easy. So it allows you to give those to your online customers, to get them out to friends and family, and also to go out there and find local customers around where you live. Increase that to £600 worth of orders in your first 30 days, and you can have another 100 catalogues. And they do exactly the same in month 2. Hit another £600 in orders, and you can have a further 100 catalogues. And you've just seen the power of customer base. So it's well worth them utilising those and get those out to people as quickly as you can. So we were talking about welcome rewards, so a massive well done to Karen. Karen only joined us a few days ago, got her first order through, and then Jude put a fabulous post up this morning to say that she has achieved her first welcome reward. So everyone give Karen a massive well done on the group chat there. Well done, Karen. Absolutely fantastic to see. Keep going. Next target is to get it up to £600, get some more of those money-making machines. And 2 fantastic congratulations posts from Dimpler and Andy for their 2 new team members this period. So firstly, well done to Jodie. Jodie only joined a couple of days ago. Not only has she done her first welcome rewards, she's also started her first new team member. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Jodie. That's how you do it. And fantastic news there for Donna as well. Donna has also 3 days, just 3 days after starting, smashed her first welcome rewards as well. Now that's what I call a fast start. Absolutely brilliant and great coaching, Dimphna. Well done to you too. And well done to Millie. Millie joined the team just a couple of days ago and also put through her first order and qualified for her welcome rewards just a couple of hours ago. So well done, Millie. Absolutely brilliant. Loving it. Some pictures there from the recruitment night last Wednesday. Lovely picture there of a box of jelly babies, which I didn't get to eat any of them. Vicky. But it was lovely to meet you, and there's Vicky being rewarded for achieving her welcome rewards. Monica, I got my welcome rewards. Can I have some jelly babies, please? They're one of my favourite sweets. So well done. It was lovely. The live events are great because you just get to meet people and meet your team and see their success. So well done to you. There we are. There's those jelly babies again. And a great picture of Jay and Huron getting recognised for their fantastic training. Didn't they do a fantastic training on this webinar last week? Absolutely brilliant to hear their story and their tips. So some great recognition for a fab couple in the team as well. So it was lovely to see you all. So who got one of these emails this week? Put your yeses in the chat box. Yay, let's celebrate your success. So we've had our catalogues. They arrived yesterday, I think. Well done, everybody who got a ticket in the draw. Fantastic. So is one of our team going to get pulled out live to get a ticket to Krakow? How exciting would that be? Harvey and I got pulled out the draw a few years ago and won a £10,000 trip to Dubai. Oh, that was an incredible moment. I tell you what, it'd be amazing for one of you guys to get that Krakow trip. And oh my goodness, I'll burst with excitement. And talking of incentives, just wanted to recap on the great incentive that our managing director Michael Cathcart put out to everybody yesterday. So just to confirm, the incentive is for 200 free catalogues. They're the new K-Life got to go. So it's like your K-Life sale catalogue and a special Christmas sale catalogue. Now we get loads of orders from these because people love shopping in a sale. And all you've got to do is place an order of 300 bonus points. That's £360. So if you've got orders ready to go on, hold them and get that order up to 360 quid. Now don't take too long, because once these catalogues have gone, they're gone and you can't buy them. Okay, they are just produced for this incentive. You've all got the digital links. They will launch today, so you'll all have an email with the digital links on, so you can post all the stuff online, but you need those catalogues to go out in your catalogue packs, yeah, to get those extra sales. So who's put an order through of 360 quid or more since midnight on Monday? Who's done it? We've done it. Who's got one ready to go on? Dimphna has, yeah. Steph, what if your limit is 350? It won't include the profit that you make, Steph, so it will actually be less than that, so you'll be able to kick it through. Monica's almost there. Jay's done it. Excellent. Let's get loads of those catalogue packs out to everybody. And I wanted to share with you our distributor of the period results so far. Just look at those numbers. All of you guys have got scores on the doors. Do you want to know who's in the lead as of today for this period? Just to recap, our distributor of the period, whoever gets the most points, gets £50 worth of advertising. So they get a share in the Star Group ad pool, lots of people, lots of leads coming through. People who potentially are going to join your business. Do you want to know who's in the lead so far? Anyone? Or shall I just skip over? Monica's nodding. Monica wants to know. Here we go. It's Monica and Martin. Woo! Followed very closely by Jay and Jude. Ooh, better keep running, Monica. Excellent. Keep going, guys. Fantastic to see. And keep charging. So I'm going to disappear, and we are going to welcome up onto the screen a fabulous, fabulous lady, Kalpana, who popped a post up in the team group last week saying that she was getting orders from a Facebook group that she is in. So we thought we better grab her quickly and get her to share what she's doing with you all, so you can do the same too. So give me 1 second and I will invite Kalpana up. You're good to go, Kalpana.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Arthur is nodding yes. Hello, everyone. I'll just get straight to the point. When I started the business and approached a lot of warm market to join my Facebook shop group, I had a lot of no's because they weren't really comfortable with Facebook and the security on Facebook. But the same people were really comfortable on WhatsApp, chatting in groups, being in groups. So that gave me an idea that maybe I should open up a group on on WhatsApp. And I did ask them to join, and they did. I've been running this group alongside of the Facebook for the past year, and I've been getting orders. So all the orders I put through until now did have WhatsApp orders as well in them. So starting with how to create a group on WhatsApp, just in case you don't know, when you open your WhatsApp, you see this pink oval shape where I've circled it. It's a new group. You just click on that. It takes you to your contacts on WhatsApp, only the WhatsApp contacts. You add them in, choose your contacts and say create, and the group is created. And then I put up the profile picture for the group. Just like on Facebook, this profile picture can be different from your personal profile picture. And every time I change the profile picture on Facebook for the shop, I do the same for the WhatsApp. So I can keep a track on where I am and what I'm doing. So every time I do something on Facebook, I come back and do it on WhatsApp as well. If you can take a look at the starred messages that I've underlined, we will be talking about that soon. After joining some people, then I have put through the welcome message. Just like on Facebook, we would be pinning the post on Facebook, the welcome message, where people can access it, and they'd have instructions about how to order, or the postage, how much would it cost, free postage, can they run a group like this, and also the link to the catalogs. Just like that, I put the same message, but here, to save myself from forming the message and again when new people join in, I have starred the message. So if you long press on WhatsApp, it gives you an option to star or reply or forward or delete a message or copy. And I've just pressed on star, and that would be saved in the starred messages. So even if I delete the WhatsApp chat, clear it for memory purposes, this would still be in there for me to access. So I can simply copy this and post it whenever there are new members in the group. Going to the next slide. So I've starred a couple of messages. So the starred messages do have the star sign just for you to check if it has got starred or not. And this is the welcome message we just talked about. And I also have this work from home post, which I have starred. So I keep reusing these posts without having to reform them again and again. And do people join? Yes, they do. And you can see the list of people who have joined, and all these people have joined through this link I've sent for my WhatsApp group. So how do you find the link? You simply, the share, sorry, can't see this, I guess, yes. Yeah. If you click on share here, it comes up with these 4 options that we have, and I copy the link and I form a message saying, I run a group with lots of things like home decoration, duvets. I put the list of things that we do, and I say, please join in and find out how it is. And people do, and I share that message in different groups every week. Every week I put once, join my group message, and also work from home message. Just like on Facebook, I do the welcome note or a good morning every single day. And then I start posting the products for the day, but I don't do it all in one go. It's because you can guess that people can be on WhatsApp at different times, and you want to draw their attention to it. So I don't post it all together. I do time it, gap it. On Facebook, obviously, I'm using Hootsuite to time the messages. So every couple of hours, I go and check my my Facebook page, and if the product is posted there, then I come back to the WhatsApp and I do try to match the timing that I'm posting each product. So I'll know that I've done a minimum of 4 to 5 products every single day. And interactive posts. Well, it's easy on Facebook because of the fun stickers and jiffies that people can use to interact and play a game or have a laugh. But on WhatsApp, it has turned out to be a little bit harder than that. It has to be a little old style where people have to take time to participate. And so I have been trying different kinds of interactive posts, because you can't do jiffies on WhatsApp. I just came up with this one recently and it worked well. I just said 3 is a group, let's play. How many WhatsApp groups are you in? And I did post this at 1:20 in the afternoon, and I waited for a couple of hours and I didn't get any interaction from anyone. Then I counted my groups and I just started the game myself. I'm in 22, do I win? And then people started counting their groups and started posting. We did have a laugh, it was fun. So you have to come up with something different from Facebook. Old style usually works, like word games do work as well. And do people order? Yes, they do. I posted this gingham covers post in the night, and when I woke up in the morning, I had this, can I order this Kalpana? And following that, in a couple of hours, there was another person who was inquiring about these covers because we had more interaction about this. Then I had, she asked for more information about it, and now I've got the order. So people do order. And people do people leave? Yes, just like on Facebook, people do come, people do go, people leave, but what we do, we just carry on. Sale. Every time I have an offer or discount offer or any competition on Facebook, I try to match up the competitions and sales here. Sale can be similar, just like on Facebook. Offer can be the same, like 10% off, or have a free gift with every £25 order. But the competitions are the ones which are hard, because on Facebook, you have the control over approving a person to the group. So you can actually see who has added whom, and you can make a list of who could be the winner. But here, because I've been sharing this link and I don't have any control over who is joining and who is leaving, and so I wouldn't even be able to track who has suggested this group to anyone or who has shared this group with anyone. So competitions have to be a little bit different. So I'm still trying to come up with the right kind of competition for this. When I find out something that would work, I will share it with you guys again. And this will be the last slide. Interaction, but also personalizing it. So I've shared these posts in between just to see what kind of things are interesting in this group for this group of people. And I did get some interaction from each one of these. So personalizing it is simply trying to branding your own self. That's what I'm trying to do, and it does work. That's all for today. Thank you.
Hey, what fantastic information that was. Everyone enjoy that? Is anyone else using WhatsApp in that way? Has anyone else got WhatsApp groups for selling products? I know I certainly haven't. We've got WhatsApp groups for chatting and stuff, but I certainly haven't thought of using it for advertising in that way. So brilliant, really good, Kalpana, great advice. Just another rod in the pond for you guys. You know, there's lots of different ways of using. I tend to use WhatsApp for sending information to prospects. So if I've been chatting to somebody on text, I've had a bit of a conversation, I save their number in my phone, and then what that allows you to do is search for them on WhatsApp. And if they're on WhatsApp, then I send them a message through that, because you can see that they've seen it. And then I have half a dozen team testimonials, like the ones we share in the group, that I have saved as pictures on my phone. And I send them a couple of testimonials across, because it's free to send pictures on WhatsApp. So if you haven't got it downloaded, it is great for using, and that's how I use it for lead generation. So that's another little tip there if you're not doing that, but a great one there for groups. So thank you, Kalpana, brilliant stuff. Really, really good. Okay, I just want to spend a few minutes with you just touching base on our Facebook recruitment system, because we've got so many new people in the team. We haven't done this for a while. Facebook recruiting is very different from recruitment that we do when people have responded to some paid for advertising. You've got to be really fast on Facebook, and you'll go through a lot of numbers of people that are just being nosy, that just want to have a look at what it is that you're posting about. Okay, so you've got to do lots and lots of numbers, but Facebook absolutely does work. In fact, for all of you guys that are on the webinar tonight, did any of you join through a Facebook post? Just put yes in the chat box for me. So yeah, a few of you have. Yeah, Julia. Wow, Georgina, Kalpana, Jill, she did. I know Monica did. I didn't. It was before Facebook. Look at how many of you already wouldn't be in this business if it wasn't for Facebook advertising. Brilliant. Just shows you, and I know there's probably some more of you, so do keep putting your yeses in the chat if you did. So let me run through some basics with you. The first thing that we want to do with Facebook is generate some inquiries. Now, the key with Facebook is that you have to do daily consistent activity. Okay, if you just post a couple of posts on Facebook every so often, you will get some inquiries, but you'll only get a few. It's about doing it daily and about doing it consistently. Now, I know we need to be mindful of how much posting we are doing. Okay, we teach with the product posting, if you're building up an online customer base, that you need to be advertising 2 to 3 products across 50 groups a day. So you'd be talking about 150 posts. So a couple of things to think about there. Firstly, you've got to make sure you're doing lots of normal Facebook activity. And loads of posting on buy and sell groups is not normal Facebook activity unless you're in Clean Easy. But normal Facebook activity is updating your status, posting a picture on your own Facebook profile, liking and commenting and interacting with your Facebook friends. Okay, that's normal Facebook activity. Asking for recommendations, that gets you loads of brownie points. Sharing little funny videos, posting little funny videos, that sort of stuff is normal Facebook activity. That's what Facebook is designed for. So if you want to start doing lots of posting, you've got to up your normal Facebook interaction. So if you're joining groups, you've got to make sure you're interacting in those groups as well. You haven't got to do it in every single one of them every time you post, but you have to make sure you're an active member. So have a scroll through, comment in some of the groups. Why not pop something in the group asking a question, because then you get lots of people responding and you can reply back, and that creates lots of interaction. So all of those sorts of things. So initially when you first join the business, your focus really is to get to that first extra cash bonus level with Clean Easy. So you want to get to a stage where you're doing around £800 per month, £200 a week, ideally 250 quid a week. Go for £1,000 a month. That's what we teach, and the reason that we teach you to do that is because it guarantees you £200 to £300 a month extra income coming in, which is what most people join for. £200 to £300 extra coming into your pocket makes the world of difference to most people, the world of difference. So we want to get you in profit, and we want to get you with a decent customer base. Once you've got to that level, it doesn't take a huge amount of effort to maintain it. So at that stage, you can sacrifice some of your product posts for recruitment posts. So if you're wondering how am I going to get a decent amount of recruitment posts out there, then that's how that will start to happen. You'll change the balance once you've built your customer base. So what's really good is to use pictures rather than posts with loads and loads and loads and loads of text on. Okay, pictures speak 1,000 words, don't they? So let me show you some examples. So first up, we want to generate some inquiries. Here's a couple of examples for you of different adverts that either I've used or I've seen. So there's one there, this is one of Becky's adverts there with her income check. There's another one there with some products on, and there's another couple of examples as well. So there's one with our check on, there's one with our shop on. So you can see that they're quite bold, and it's just asking people to message you. And that's all you're asking for. So have a variety of different adverts that you use. At the moment, Make Extra Cash for Christmas is really popular, or something around those types of wording. At the moment, there's lots of mums that would be looking for something whose children have just started school. So there's a whole influx, like I was, of mums who are now at the stage where they're looking for work. So, you know, advertise in all your buy and sell groups. You know, advertise for mums who want to work from home in all your baby and toddler groups. You know, all the baby clothes for sale, baby toys for sale. Well, who's going to be in those groups? I would guess lots of mums and dads, but lots of mums are going to be in there. So have a think about who your audience is and where are they likely to be. There may be not going to be, and this will probably sound quite sexist, there may be not going to be loads of mums who are looking for work from home in the cars for sale groups. But that's not to say there won't be some, but I would be looking towards the you know, the kids groups and the clothing and the toys and the kids clubs, that sort of thing. So you've posted some adverts and you've got some inquiries coming through. Now what's really important here, because we're going to be dealing primarily with Facebook Messenger here, what's really important is where possible, get people to send you a Facebook message first. You can actually reply to an unlimited amount of messages on Facebook in a day, in an hour, without getting any restrictions, because you are replying to a message that's been sent to you. But if you put a Facebook post up and you get 150 people saying info, 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 and you send a message to all of those people and you're not connected with them, it will flag up, okay? And Facebook will think you're spamming and think you've been hacked because you're not connected with any of those people. Whereas if they send you a message, so you can reply back on their post saying, please PM me, and I'll reply with info. And you can reply and send them the same information, tag their name in, absolutely freely. So where possible, get people to PM you first, and it will stop you getting restrictions. So what I'm going to share is just what I would reply on a message. Now, what I would say to you is change the wording so that you're not sending exactly the same. Change some of the words around a bit, because again, if we all send exactly the same wording, and there's loads of us, and we're all going to get loads of adverts out there, yeah? And if everyone sends exactly the same wording, we're going to end up getting restrictions, okay? So change the wording a little bit, put it in your own words, but this just gives you an idea. So somebody's messaged me, I would reply back to them, hi, and then I would tag their name in. So that personalizes the message. Thanks for your inquiry. Please take 4 minutes to watch our video. And that little link there is the 4-minute independent you video. Now it's actually downloaded on our Shooting Stars group YouTube page, so subscribe to that. There's also a link to it in the pinned post on our Shooting Stars team group page, so it's on there. Alternatively, you might prefer to send the 10stepsinfo.info link. That sends them the 4-minute video and the little product video. You might download the independent you video to your own YouTube, so it gives you a personal link. Whatever you want to send, this is what I send. Whatever you want to send, that's what they get in the first message. So you'll see it's just a short little message. And then I send them this message straight after, so they get 2 messages from me. So this is, you can earn £200 plus a month for a few hours a week. You can have a look at my customer group here, and I send them the link to my customer group. So this is your selling group. It's a small setup fee. I tell them off the cuff now that it's £25. It's a small setup fee of £25 because I'm looking at people who are coming in online with a full 30-day money-back guarantee. You get access to over 2,000 plus products, plus 15 catalogues, because you get 5 of each, will be posted to you to share around friends and family. Do you have any questions? So I invite questions. So I send both of those messages one after the other, and then I leave it with them. And if I don't hear back from them, I'll go back to them the next day. So I don't pester them 5 minutes later, because they might have inquired. If it's like my house, I'll be doing something and then I've got to stop and go and do something with the kids or cook tea, or I get caught up doing something. So Georgina, I only got 5 catalogues. You should have got 5 packs, Georgina. You should have got 5 main, 5 Specialog, and 5 K-Life. You should have got 5 of each, so 15 actual individual catalogues. So that's what I send them. If they come back to me then to say that, yep, they want to get started, or I've answered any questions, this is what I then go back with. So I answer everything. Thanks for your reply, and again, put their name in. If you would like to give it a go, all you need to do is register your details. And I'm going to show you the quick sign up link in a minute, because it's a little link you can put in there, and you'll be earning in less than an hour. Once completed, you will receive a 30-day trial. That's going to get 30-day money back guarantee, your own Facebook group, products, and access to the products, and further help and support. Now, let me show you what the little quick sign up link is. So log in to cleaneasy.co.uk and click the pink Build Your Network box. When you go on there and click on leads, rather than using the register a new distributor section at the top, you can actually use the create instant sign up link box just below. And if you select the £25 UK, not the Irish unless you're sending it to Ireland, the UK SK5 digital kit, and then it will bring up that URL, that address in the orange box. And that link is unique to you. Once you've generated that link, you can use it again and again. You don't need to click on there every time. So that link there, you can see that number at the end, 611384. That's my distributor number. Yours will say your distributor number. So if somebody clicks on that, they will fill in their name, their email, and it will send them the registration email. And they'll have a little box that pops up to say you have now been sent an email to register. So it just does that for you. So it's a really quick and easy link that you can use on text if you're sending this via text or messenger, or you might use it on emails. I send this out on email broadcasts. So it's a really quick, and you can use it for any link. If you've had a bit of a chat on with them and actually they want to start with a catalogue kit as well, then you can send the big kit, you can send a 50 quid kit, whichever one. You can just create an instant sign up link. That link is for the kit that you can see, but you can raise a link for any of the kits. So that's all done. You've sent them away to get registered, and then what I do is I send them a little welcome video. I'm going to play that for you in a moment. What I will say is I have got to amend it because it's got the old 10 steps resource site website on. Still use it and just send them the new resource site website. We will get it updated. I've just got to go in and edit it, but I'll show you that in just a moment. So what's really important with getting people started on Facebook is that you get them off to a fast start, but you plug them into the system. A lot of people on Facebook will join you just through Messenger chat. It's a really fast way of signing people up, but do make sure that you plug them into the system. So get them into the team group, okay, and help them set up their group, okay, make sure that their group's up and running, link up with them on Zoom if you can, and, you know, do that getting started session, you know, introduce, get face to face with them. If you can't get face to face to them in person, then definitely get face to face with them on Zoom. Get them into the group chat. So really get them plugged into the system so that they're not isolated. Get them onto the webinars and all the tools that we have within the team to support them, because it really, really does make a big, big difference. So my top tips will be, remember that this is for recruitment only, okay? So you can recruit massive teams of people through Facebook. Be prepared to answer any questions. If you don't know the answer, then obviously speak to us or speak to your sponsor and we'll help you, because sometimes it's lots of new distributors that are recruiting and they may not have all the answers yet. Don't let that stop you, because that's why we're all here. That's why you've got the group chats and everything, so you can get your questions answered. If you are going to do this, then you've got to make sure that you've either got your own Facebook selling group, or if not, that you're in your sponsor's Facebook selling group and you can tag your new team members in there. So make sure you've always got a recruitment post in your team group, because people are joining all the time. Have some of the popular selling posts near the top of your group. So if you've got products where there's lots of questions on, or there's people buying, or there's people liking, bump those products up to the top of your group regularly, so that when you're adding new team members, they can see that people are buying and people are chatting. So make sure you have those popular ones near the top. And above all, just know that it's a numbers game. You do go through a lot of numbers. If you're posting 150 recruitment posts a day, you are going to get lots of people inquire. You are going to spend a lot of time messaging and chatting on Facebook, and you're going to get a lot of time wasters. But you will also find people that will build a business through Facebook. There's loads of successful people in Clean Easy that have built online businesses. And the great thing selling online right now, with the current stock challenges, the flip side of selling online is that you can make sure you are only advertising products that have got really high stock levels. Yes, they've got to wait a little bit longer than normal for delivery, which is fine. You can let them know, but you can guarantee the stock, because you're going to look on the stock checkout and you're going to choose things that have got loads and loads of stock. Whereas with the catalogues, you don't know until you get the order in. So do both, but when online, definitely choose products that have got really, really high stock levels. So the tip is really to get people off to a really, really fast start. So again, plug them into the system. Any questions on that? Anybody got any questions? Pop them in the chat box. What I'm going to do is just bring up that little video for you, so you can have a look at what it is that I send out. So just take a look at this. Team, my name's Tracy and you have made a terrific decision in joining our team. So what happens now? Shortly, if not already, you are going to be added to a Facebook group. Now this group is your group and it's where you're going to start advertising lots of different products. You can call the group whatever you like, so get your thinking caps on now and come up with an absolutely awesome and catchy name. On Facebook Messenger, you're going to be sent around 10 to 15 products. Now, these products have already been edited, they'll have a price on them, and we've already checked that they are available and in stock now, so you can advertise them straight away. So what I'd like you to do is to add these products one at a time into your selling group and then upload them. Once we've added those products to your group, now it's time to start spreading the news. So I want you to add all of your friends and family that you're currently connected to on Facebook into your selling group. Try not to pick and choose, just add everybody. If for any reason they don't want to be in your group, they will have an option to take themselves out. And then start asking all your friends and family to help you by adding their friends and family to the group as well. And let's really get this group rocking and rolling. So you've now got products on the shelves and you've got people taking a look at what you've got. Your business is now fully open. So what I'd like you to do now is to go to our team resource page. That is www.the10steps.info. And on there, you're going to find training videos, information, and lots of hints and tips to help you with your business. I'd like you to start by going to the Getting Started Online section and work your way through the training videos one by one. This will give you the absolute best possible start for your business. On Facebook, you've also been added to our Shooting Stars support group and other support pages that are going to help you with your business too. Here you're going to find, again, lots of information, lots of support, lots of hints and tips, and all the help that you could wish for. So do make sure you have a look at them every day and definitely check into our team support group daily, because there's lots of new information added all the time. Another fantastic group that's going to help you is our team edited photos group. Now this is where all the other distributors within our team upload their edited photos so that you can use them straight away in your selling groups. So feel free to use them, you've got complete access to everything. You've also been added to our team chat on Messenger. Now this is going 24/7. It's a place where you can have access to all the rest of the team. You can ask any questions. You can share any good information that you come across. And it's where you're going to get lots and lots of help and support. So, you know, we are one big team and we are all here to help and support each other. So make sure you use the chat and you use the team support groups to your advantage. Get as much help and support as you can. If you've joined to do the catalogues as well, or maybe you're just looking to do the catalogues by themselves, then they're going to be with you within the next 2 to 3 days. Once they turn up, let us know so that we can fully support you and show you what you need to do to get your catalogues ready and get them out to your new customers. The last thing I want to say is do make sure that you stay in touch. Stay in touch with the person that brought you into the business. You are not hassling us. We want to hear from you. We certainly don't feel pestered. We do want to hear from you every single day. The more help that we can give you, the more questions that you've got, the more successful that you are going to be. So again, a massively big warm welcome to the Shooting Stars group. We can't wait to start working with you, and we wish you absolutely every success with your business. Let's get you up and running. See you soon. Hey, so that is available to anyone that wants to use it. Again, it's in our team group, and it's also on our YouTube channel. We will get it updated with the new updated resource link, but don't let that stop you using it. Just give them the new resource link as well. So it's a great little intro video. So I use that and send that out as well. So any questions on anything you've seen so far? Everyone all okay? Excellent. Well, let me just give you some dates for your diary, and then I'm going to finish up with a cheeky little Les Brown video just for Angie, of course. So here's some dates for your diary, and the date for our next Team Sizzle workshop here in Derbyshire is Saturday the 21st of October. We had an absolutely brilliant workshop here recently. It was fab to see lots of you, and we can't wait to see loads of you here for this one. We're having a Mexican themed lunch. So yes, bring the tequila, Dimpner, for sure. I'll provide the lemon and the salt. So it'll be fab to see you, and there'll be more details coming out about that, what we're going to be training on, if you need to bring anything other than bringing a plate of food to share. So who's coming? Who's coming to that one? We had a brilliant time last time. So there'll be an event post coming up soon. Yes, definitely. You're bringing meat chili. I'm going to make a veggie chili. Jay's going to make a gorgeous Mexican fish. Can't wait. It was brilliant. So excellent. It'd be great to see some new faces as well. And then I just wanted to share a couple of other events that are coming up that Harvey and I are going to. For those of you within driving distance, there is a brilliant event the week after the workshop in Swindon. The lineup is cracking, and you know, you're going to get around people that you don't normally get to spend time with. So we've got Jill Nicholson, who loads of you would have seen on the ICC stage, absolutely brilliant. Debbie G, fantastic on Facebook. Martin Bell, Eamon and Marie, our current distributors of the year, and our very own managing director, Michael Catkar. So for those of you that are new, these are people that you're going to get the chance to talk to ask questions with, and just to be in the room with. So I highly recommend it. Harvey and I are going, so there's a couple of spaces in our car. We can even squeeze 3 of you in if needed. Swindon, yes. Andrew, are you going? Yeah, that's in your neck of the woods, right? You do live there, so you must know where this venue is. So get your ticket booked, Andrew. I'm sure Jude will be going along as well. So we're coming for that one. So get your ticket booked. If anyone else wants to jump in with us, then let us know. And there's the website address. You book online. I'll get that posted up in our team group. And another one coming up in December. This is the week before our webinar and for our workshop here. Jackie and Peter White run a fantastic rally in Peterborough. So anyone that neck of the woods that would like to get along to the Peterborough, then that will be a brilliant one to get along to as well. Line up to be confirmed. So Harvey and I will also be there. So thank you to everyone for logging on. I hope you've got some great value from tonight's webinar. stay on for another few minutes. I'm going to just share with you a Les Brown video to wrap up the evening. I know we've got lots of Les Brown fans on here. So enjoy what Les has got to say, and I'll see you all soon.
He was so negative. Well, hey, to hell with you then. Wait a minute. They just don't have a job today. Don't burn your bridges behind you. Don't talk about the guy's mama. Come on. All right. Oh. Now, here's the last thing. If you want to reach your goal and have a competitive edge, you've got to be hungry. A lot of people love me to tell this story. When I got out of school, you know, my first major goal was to buy my mother a home, and my hero in broadcasting was Paul Harvey, and I wanted to become involved in broadcasting, and I loved the disc jockeys that were on the air, and I wanted to become a disc jockey. And Mr. Washington said something to me that I'll never forget, who was my mentor in high school. Repeat this. Whitney Young is his quote: "It's better to be prepared, for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared." See, so I started working to develop my communication skills and expand my vocabulary. I started visualizing myself being a disc jockey. I saw myself on the air having a talk show and playing records and people listening to me. That was my vision. That was my dream. I held that in mind constantly. And I would practice all the time. Practice makes what? Perfect. Absolutely not. Just dislodge that from your mind. Practice only makes improvement. Perfection doesn't exist. They need to take it out of the dictionary. It doesn't exist. Practice only makes improvement. You can always better your best. You have not done your best work yet. As long as you're here, you have a chance to transcend yourself. So don't believe in perfection. It doesn't exist. It only makes improvement. So I would practice every day. And finally, I went over to this radio station, asked a guy for a job named Mr. Butterball, and I said, "How you doing, sir? I'd like to get a job." I was working on Miami Beach at the Fontainebleau Hotel at the time. The Jackie Gleason and the June Taylor dances were famous. And my favorite program on television, most people would not remember, John Beresford Tipton. "Hi, my name is Michael Anthony. I have a check for $1 million. How many of you remember that program, all right? The Millionaire. That was my favorite program on television, you know. So if this is my fantasy, you know, and every time we would drive from Miami Beach, I would fantasize, oh, that's the house. When I get my $1 million, I'm going to buy my mother that home over there. So that's my fantasy. So I went up to Mr. Butterball, and he said, "Do you have any radio experience?" I said, "No, sir." "You have any background in journalism?" I said, "No, sir." I said, "But I can never get experience if you don't give me the opportunity. I've been practicing a lot, sir." He said, "I'm sorry, we don't have any job for you." I said, "Thank you, sir." He didn't know my reasons for being there. My reason, I wanted to use radio as a means to earn the money to buy my mother a home. I went back to the radio station again. I said, "How you doing, Mr. Butterball? My name is Les Brown. I know your name. Didn't I just see you here yesterday?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Y'all have any jobs here?" "Didn't I tell you yesterday we didn't have a job?" "Yes, sir, but I thought maybe somebody got fired or resigned. I didn't know, sir." I went the next day. "How you doing, Mr. Butterball?" He said, "Yes." And I just didn't take it personal. "How you doing, sir? Y'all have any jobs here?" "Didn't I just tell you yesterday and the day before we didn't have any work?" "Well, I thought maybe somebody died, sir. I didn't know. I went the next day, showed up like nothing was wrong, like I saw him for the first time. "How you doing, Mr. Butterball? Y'all having it?" He said, "Boy, make yourself useful. Go get me some food." I said, "Yes, sir." See, many times when you want more, you've got to be willing to pay your dues. So I became their errand boy. I would get their lunch and their dinner and all kind of food for them. After a while, I would take the food to them in the control room, and I would not leave until they would ask me to, and I'd watch them working the controls, and I'd memorize their hand movements. And pretty soon, they would trust me with their cars to go pick up entertainers that came into town, entertainers like Sam Cooke, Donna Ross and the Supremes, the Four Tops and the Temptations. I would drive them all over Miami Beach in the disc jockeys' cars. I didn't have any driver's license, but I was driving like I had some. Finally, one day I was at the radio station, and a guy by the name of Rock was drinking while he was on the air. It was a Saturday afternoon. I was the only one there. None of the other jocks were available. And I was looking at him through the control room window, saying, "Drink, Rock, drink. Drink, Rock." I'd have gone to get him some more if he'd asked me to. Drink, Rock. Pretty soon the phone rang. It was the general manager. I said, "Hello?" He said, "Les, this is Mr. Klein." I said, "I know." He said, Rock can't finish his program. I said, I know. He said, would you call one of the other DJs to come in? I said, yes, sir. I hung the phone up. I said, now he must think I'm crazy. I called my mom and my girlfriend, Cassandra. I said, y'all come out on the front porch and turn up the radio. I'm about to come on the air. I waited for about 20 minutes and I called him back. I said, Mr. Klein, I can't find nobody. He said, young boy, do you know how to segue the records? I said, yes, sir. He said, go in there and don't say nothing here. I said, yes, sir. I couldn't wait to get behind those controls. I put the headphones on. I said, look out, this is me, LB, Triple P, Les Brown, your platter playing papa. There were none before me and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. Young and single and love to mingle, certified, bona fide, indubitably qualified to bring you satisfaction, whole lot of action. Look out, baby, I'm your love man. I was hungry. You feel better when you are able to have charge of your destiny, doesn't it? Gives you a good feel. Gives you choices. You can do more things. See, my first major goal was to buy my mother a home. I feel like Abraham Lincoln, who said, all that I am and all that I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother. And I said to my mama one day, I said, Mama, when I become a man, I'm going to buy you a home. And you won't have to go to work every day. You won't have to work. You just sit down, Mama. She was getting up, getting dressed to go to M&M cafeteria. I was just following her around. I said, watch, Mama. One day you won't have to leave here to go to work no more. It's raining outside. You won't have to go to work in the rain. You just do what you want to do. Like stay home and fix me sweet potato pie. My mama fixed the kind of sweet potato pie you can't eat with your shoes on. You have to take your shoes off so you can wiggle your toes, all right? But that was my dream. That was my passion. I saw that, and that drove me. That was my reason for being. So one of the things, in order to make this your decade, in order to reach your goals, you've got to find some reasons that make you strong, some reasons that will make you hang in there when times get rough, because they're going to get rough. It's going to be very challenging. Whenever you decide that you want to grow, whenever you decide that you want to go to another level, all hell will break loose. Everything that will happen, that can happen, will happen, and at the worst possible moment. They call it Murphy's Law. See, whenever you decide that you want to go to another vibration, it's like when you get into an airplane. The first thing they tell you to do is do what? Fasten your seatbelt. Because you're going to experience some turbulence when you're going up. And some of you are already experiencing that turbulence. Don't be frightened by that. See, whenever you decide you want to go to another level, you've got to fasten your psychological, your mental, and your spiritual seatbelt. Because it's going to be a while before you experience a comfortable altitude. You're going to get there. It's there. But you've got to go through this phase here. This is how you grow. This is how you develop. See, life is like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go well, and sometimes they don't go well. But in the down moments, that's when you discover who you are. During the down moments, see, in this prosperous time, you put it in your pocket. In the lean times, you put it in your heart. And that's when you discover who you are.
Hey, in this video, you're going to discover